Hate and love got a thin line between smiling and crying over someone you love. Kinda surprising when you find it change so fast. When the lies from the past do it slip. Who would have said that you would try to make it last? Get a grip. You reminisce about the first day, feeling like your worst day. Fleeing from the drama down the one way. Shorty can't hide from her tears, writing letters over years, getting numb. Caught up in the life of a thug in the mud, pipping holes in the club. Now you sleeping in the hole, niggas duck for you. Healing scars on the face that you love, still the money for a drug. Never saw for what it was, and the kids crying, getting left behind. You know you're running out of time and you're down for trying, so you bled out. No more nagging at the mouth. Reality is cold, got your heart left in doubt, now reverse side. I gotta find me a man that can treat me like a queen, give me love and understanding. She got that steady sleeping and creeping, selling it for cheap, man. Real men weak when they try to be a man with love and understanding. She fucking with a baller cause he can't even hold a grand. She know she got a real one at home, but she lost in the zone. She trying to hold on, steady stressing and taking advantage of her brother that'll give her everything to show her he love her. She got another all up in the bed while he work, using boys money, got your heart feeling hurt, but you want that love in the palm of your hand. What you do? You heard him till he tell you he through singing. He be back again, but he long gone. Now you're regretting every second you're checking he ain't home. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Every day is a struggle in the midst of defeat. When I start feeling weak, gotta know why me. Gotta walk, stay straight. Put me down till I can't. I'ma suffer till I lay. Want the best, so I pray it's a curse, man. I'm getting ready for a deadly and heavy shotty war in the spirituals on my body. And I'ma feel it when I'm almost selling stuff in my belly. Here with the timid, but I feel like I'm nobody. Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussing. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? If I open my eyes, I end up seeing the cries of every child, every thug gotta struggle and strive to stay alive. We searching for roots and yearning for truth, for living at a low and never touching the roof. I need a boost. Show me the way and I can make it to a better day. Ready to pray, thinking why am I chilly in the conspiracy theory? Politicians making money till it's smoking the Philly. I take a rock and a Glock from the killers and cold cops to stop me. They lock me in permanent blocks and now I'm forever dissing this. I will be living life as a soldier, killing this on my family. I'm looking through the window of a jail cell, feeling I'm in hell. Shining for freedom before they throw me in the cell. We locked down while everybody watching each other. I'm still wondering why my niggas steady killing each other. How did we get so far? Look, how did we get so far away? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Look, I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Tell me, how did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? Tell me, how did we get so far away? Far away. How did we get so far? How did we get so far? How did we get so far? I just wanna know. How did we get so far away? Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussin'. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. Every day is corruption, destruction. Young brother steady bustin'. Game ain't about nothing. Steady hustling. Duck when the guns bustin'. Stay drunk, smoked out, pissed off, cussin'. Don't give a fuck about nothing. Grown men barely even got a home to attend to. It's like fuck what you been through. I gotta get it how I live from the cradle to the grave. Yeah, I know y'all can relate. Man, it's just real talk from the heart up. I know how it is, man. You turn like you're trying to take one step forward and you end up further away from where you started. It's love for the world. Chi-Town. We all fall off. We all make mistakes. Yeah, but you can get back up to the drawing board, though. It's good. We ain't never losing. You know where to go but up. You know where to go up. And that's on life. Yeah, that's on life. Yeah, ain't nowhere to go but up. Do your thing, Chi-Town. Keep your head up. Yeah, we out here. Love for the world. We ain't never gonna leave. We ain't never gonna walk. We ain't never gonna stop. We ain't going far away from where we need to be. We ain't never walking off this place, real man. Talk. Yeah, we gotta catch up. We try to get to the die trying. We ain't never getting left behind, nigga. This the win. That's just how we do. Leaving them in the wind. For the new meal, much love.
Yo, what's good, everybody? It is your favorite drunk commentator on Twitch, Dr. Doom's evil doppelganger, the mayor of mid-tier himself, the Shadow Toxic King, Zero Lucy. And joining me on the mic is the good homie, the Luciano fact checker himself, Mr. I'm not amused, you don't need to see my face, Mr. Sadistic Dance. Say hi to the people, Sadistic.
There was a long pause there, and I was not sure what you were looking for.
Usually in that type of situation and circumstance, I try to give you some type of introduction, so that way you can actually come in and actually say something, more so than being like on... What the fuck I do on my phone? Oh, it's over there. Being like on the defensive, if you will.
Oh, okay.
Money Too Sweet in the chat. The poppin' wins of the shadows. Win Madness in the building. What's going on, y'all? But yeah,
wins.
Yes, because this is Win Madness. Somebody get pop, bitch, get pop.
Oh, okay.
The poppin' wins.
The poppin' wins.
Nephew John Wick, what's going on with you, bruv? You got one more time to lose your phone. Shut up, Win. Anywho, what's going on, everybody? And this is the podcast number, what, 4? Yeah.
4, I believe.
Podcast number 4. The Assorted Fucks.
It's our 1 month anniversary.
It is 1 month anniversary. Check us out. We've been doing this shit for a month now.
A month. And we haven't missed an episode.
Thus far. Surprisingly.
Right. I was just finna say, how unlike both of us.
Right? Well, unlike you, because I've been like streaming on a weekly basis. Pretty fucking consistent for like the last couple of months, almost a year now.
That's true, but if you recall high school, my favorite thing to do was to not show up to an obligation.
Yeah. That is very much so true. Like, oh, I'm supposed to be there at 4? How about I see you next Tuesday?
Exactly that.
But this is the podcast, Assorted Fucks, the opinions that you did not ask for, where we sit back and we talk about anything and everything underneath the fucking sun, give our hot takes, our opinions, and we fucking just roll with it. And more than likely or not, it goes off the rails.
I really love how you can hear the PH in the way you say assorted fucks.
Yeah, assorted fucks. I love it.
Yeah.
Reek in the building. What's going on, bruv? How's everybody in the chat doing this week, man? How was your week, yo?
Mine?
Yeah.
It was fine. Nothing happened. It's the way I like it. How was yours?
Tumultuous.
Was it?
Yes. It was a lot of back and forth, a lot of up and down, a lot of going all over the fucking place, and shit like that. So, yeah. It was a very trying fucking week, yo. Fuck you, Reek.
Had the opposite week. It was just more of easy going.
Is it?
Yeah, it was.
I mean, but I love it hot. And like, you know what I'm saying? I've been talking to people this week and everything, and they was like, oh, wait, I can't wait till it gets to fall. And I'm like, no. Enjoy the fucking summer. What is wrong with you?
As a person who has like the body shape and consistency of Jigglypuff's evolved form, I don't like summer.
Wiggly tough?
Yeah. I'm like a small Snorlax or like a regular size.
A small Snorlax. Like, you don't necessarily need a Pokeflute, but you're not quite able to jump over me just yet, you know?
You can definitely walk around me, but it might still be a little inconvenient.
Summer sucks. I'm getting darker cooking out here in this heat. Well, your ass is about the same color as an undone pancake, so some color do your ass some fucking good.
Not everybody wants to walk around the complexion of Wesley Snipes.
There we go. There go the Wesley Snipes mention. Oh, and we got it early in the episode. What, we're 10 minutes in? And we got a Wesley Snipe mention? There we go. All right. Got that out the way.
Yeah.
Got that out the way. Early. Because talking about today's topic, we're going to talk about anime. But specifically, what tropes doesn't work in anime? Or tired tropes of anime, if you will. Hence the whole Pokemon reference. And I was definitely trying to figure out how the fuck we was going to include Wesley Snipes into it Wait, are we talking about anime or are we just talking about animation, cartoons, and everything in general that doesn't work?
The tropes I'm thinking of specifically relate to anime, and I think it's because it's partly cultural to the Japanese.
Okay.
But if you have an animation trope from Western animation, I would love to hear it.
Well, I was going to talk about like, yeah, we could let's talk about cartoons in general,
Mhm.
animation in general, anime from the Eastern standpoint and animation from a Western standpoint of tropes and everything that doesn't work.
Mhm.
So I'm gonna let you take the foreground on this one because I'm always talking this shit, and I want you to
Mhm.
start off with what trope or what specifically came to mind when we was talking about this that you feel doesn't work.
So I've been on this Naruto kick recently,
Mm-hmm.
and for those that don't know, Naruto is a long-running anime series. It has
Very good fucking anime series at that.
I enjoy it a lot. It has two sequels, Shippuden and Boruto.
We don't talk about
And
Boruto.
but that's
Boruto
part
is getting
that's part of
carried.
that's part of the reason
Mm-hmm.
why I thought of it, because there are some issues I have with the way I don't know what it is about anime that when an anime goes on for so long, they think I'm interested in seeing somebody's kids. It happens far too often.
I mean,
Uh, and it's not something I really noticed until Boruto,
mhm.
because oh boy, do they get on my nerves. Not in the same way that Inuyasha's kids get on my nerves,
You
who
know
I
what?
saw them
I've
immediately.
seen the mention of the Inuyasha, but they coming back with Inuyasha, and they came back with like the kids and everything. And the first thing that came to mind was like, why? Like, I am not a fucking fan of Inuyasha at all. I mean, don't get me wrong. Shishomaru, Sephiroth comparisons, I get it, but the way that people romanticize the fuck out of Inuyasha
Mm.
kind of is disgusting. I got you, nephew. Just give me a minute. I'm gonna have to check that shit in a second. My Twitter has been going fucking crazy as of recent. Like I posted that clip of that fucking fight, and I was like the dude
Oh,
getting whiff punished for the Geras command grab,
yeah.
then drop kicked him, hit his ass with the Rambo crushing blow. I got like over fucking 400 fucking no, I got more likes and shit on that post than I actually got fucking followers. And I'm just like, yo, where the fuck did all these people come from? Holy shit, man.
Mortal Kombat fans are sneaky. They're lying in wait. They're just waiting for a reference,
I
and
mean,
then they just,
goddamn.
yeah, they pop up
And
bloodthirsty.
I took it from a dude that was a Tekken fan. It wasn't even my original post. Dude said that it's like how Tekken gameplay goes. And I'm like, actually, that's Geras. And
They're
then
both
like
correct.
everybody I mean, yeah, that was definitely like Armor King, I'm a fucking suplex your ass into the ground type shit. But
Right.
like, I guess I made it more relatable to me with the fucking Mortal Kombat reference. And everybody was like, yeah, that's absolutely right. And then that's Jack's back four. And then that's Rambo's four. KB. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. But okay. But anyway, back on topic. So see, there we go. Off the rails, off the top.
Already off topic.
15 minutes in.
15 minutes in. Boruto.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about these people's fucking kids, man. Especially because the kids are always so damn similar to the parents. And I also really hate when the kids are just their parents are two characters that we know well.
Right.
Like, you really just fucking longtime friends like this? Like
I
nobody felt like
mean, if you go back to us in high school, right? How many people is trying to fuck other people from Olive Harvey right now, actively? You
I
know
would
what I'm
hope
saying? Like,
none. But I
dude,
never had my
it's the
finger on that
reason why
pulse.
we never had a fucking high school reunion for Olive Harvey. At least not one that I fucking attended. Cause one, I
I
didn't
rem-
fucking like the majority of them fucks.
right.
And number two, I wasn't interested in all these people. Oh my God. You know what, Lucy? You look so much different. You look so handsome. You picked up some weight and you got some muscles. And I always liked you. I just didn't say, no, you shut the fuck up, bitch. Nobody want to hear that shit. Like, I'm not
See,
interested in it. I'm not.
I did not have the fig. I don't. How does the saying go? Don't eat where you shit.
Don't label you shit.
or something like that.
Yeah, you don't
I
shit
don't
when you like.
I don't do that. I don't date at work. I don't date at school. There are other people, other places probably be more interesting anyway.
But see, the
It's
thing is, it's not
professional.
about whether you date where you work or go to school at. It's about a matter of convenience at that point.
I'd rather be inconvenienced at that point.
Well, that's because you rather not deal with people unless it's on your fucking terms anyway.
Exactly, but I'm a real person. These are international assassins, brightly colored, going all over the ninja world. And you mean to tell
Right,
me
right.
you
Like no
ma-
type of like camo, no type of fucking conspicuousness at all. Like
you
I
mean
can
to tell
fucking see you. We're in the desert and you're wearing bright blue and red. Like my guy, you're not blending
orange,
in at all.
pink,
You
whatever?
know?
And like Sasuke has been curving Sakura at this point for 2 decades. Stuck it in just long enough for Yu Uchiha to be in the sequel? For what?
And then she's not even a good Uchiha. Like she's and you know I'm a Uchiha fan. It
You are.
hasn't been an Uchiha that hasn't came out that I did not like. Like
Yeah.
Shisui, Obito, God Madara, you know what I'm saying? Itachi. I'm a big fucking Sasuke fan. And
Mhm.
Boruto as well as Naruto. And I fucked with him leaving and beating the shit out of everybody. What's going on, Brooklyn girl? And I fucked with him beating the shit out of Naruto several fucking instances. Naruto just didn't get a hint. My nigga, I don't want to be your fucking friend. Leave me the fuck alone. Go away. How many times must I teach you this lesson, old man? You know, like, he just beat the shit out of him and he kept fucking coming back. Like a domestic violence case or something. Like, damn, dude, Sasuke got dick that good, my guy? But then you got, what is her name? Sarada?
Yeah. Sarada.
Sarada,
Something like
she
that.
represents all of the annoyance that people fucking hated from Sakura for 2 fucking decades. And none of the fucking coolness of any of the other Uchiha. Like, oh, okay, so you have a Sharingan. And you've done nothing. At all. But that's not even the problem that I have with Boruto. I feel like Boruto is just poorly written.
Mm.
Like, I feel like with Boruto, they did the complete opposite of what made Naruto good. Like with Naruto, they gave everybody, except 1010, poor 1010, they gave everybody in Naruto a backstory
Mm-hmm.
and a purpose. But they focused on the actual storyline of building up who Naruto is, why he is the way that he is, why nobody fuck with him, and then they did the whole redemption story. First, we're gonna hate you, we're gonna treat you like shit, and then we're gonna fucking bring in everybody else later on as the fucking show goes on and introduce them and give them some type of backstory that you can be relatable to. In Boruto, they did the complete fucking opposite, at least as far as the anime go, not in the fucking manga. But in the anime, they introduced everybody right off bat. They tried to give everybody a backstory right off bat. And like the first 50 fucking episodes was like straight filler.
Mm.
How the fuck do you start an anime with filler?
You know, I this is a hot take. I often enjoy filler, but only because I feel like in manga, you only have, I guess, just because of the difference in mediums, you have a lot more time to flesh out characters through filler. Like the reason Hinata is so cool is because we can see her getting stronger in filler that doesn't exist in the manga. You know?
And I mean, I guess that makes a difference for character development. But the filler is only good when it's actually pertinent to the fucking storyline. Like,
can agree with that.
I don't give a fuck about these little. First and foremost, it's already difficult to like the fucking kids. Like, I agree with you. In a lot of anime, I don't give a fuck about their offspring. I don't.
Ugh.
But it's already difficult to like the fucking kids from Boruto. Like, Naruto was a pranksty, depressed fucking kid because nobody fucking loved him. Boruto is an entitled, spoiled little fuck that is like a fucking child prodigy that has everything given to him and he still can't appreciate it. You know, like, I get the polar opposite because Naruto wants to be the dad that he never fucking had, or whatever the fuck the case may be. But like, my nigga, do you not understand the shit that fucking Naruto went through to become Hokage? It's almost like the fucking writers from Boruto did not fucking watch or grow up or experience Naruto at all before they started fucking writing.
See, I think they're intrinsically telling a different story, but that's also part of the reason. I feel like children never work. And you know what started it? Gohan.
Okay. Let's talk about the disappointment. Let's talk about the disappointment that Gohan is.
Well, see, it's not even that we've had this conversation earlier in the week. Too many Gokus. Like, Goku is everywhere, and then all of his children are also Goku. Gohan is Goku with some Piccolo, or I guess some people like to argue Piccolo with a little bit of Goku. I disagree. Gotenks is just not Gotenks. What's Goten? Is just Goku. It probably likes to eat more.
Gotenks is what happens if Goku and Vegeta liked each other.
If Goku and Vegeta could have the children that Vegeta wishes they could have, it would be just Goten. Vegeta wants Goku's penis inside of him, and that's a hill I'm willing to die on, but that's another episode.
Okay, so what the fuck is up with... Okay, so what is up with this fucking shipping of yaoi type shit?
Oh, I don't think it's shipping. I think...
That's been shipped for a long time, dude.
I know people do ship it, but that's not what I'm talking about. To me, if Vegeta was living his best life, if the world was a different place, he'd be bisexual. You know, he'd still be married to Bulma, but he would absolutely be sucking Goku's dick.
Look, this week, it's not me talking about my dick. It's not me talking about dicks this week. It's Sadistic. It
is me.
It's Sadistic talking about dick. I didn't bring up dick this week at all. Not yet.
You gotta look at the material. He is obsessed with the guy in a way that I would find. If they were white women, it would be a sequel to Single White Female.
Swim fan and shit.
Right. Like, it is just too much.
Okay. So which is worse? Let me ask you this. What is worse? Is it Vegeta's obsession without actually vocalizing wanting Goku's dick, or Naruto being very blatantly out there about wanting Sasuke's dick?
Well, see, here's the thing. I disagree. I don't see it for Naruto and Sasuke.
How the fuck do you see it for Goku and Vegeta, but not Sasuke and Naruto?
Because Naruto and Sasuke are reincarnated brothers, and I'm not white, so I don't feel that way.
Come the fuck on. That was just written in because they was like, the writers for Naruto was like, okay, we got to put this gay shit to bed. Like, we could not have the two focal point characters of our fucking show being homosexual.
I don't feel like
we can't have any latent homosexuality going on in Naruto right now.
I mean,
not with the two main characters. Because let's be real, Ino is definitely bi.
I was just finna say they started the show off with Haku and Zabuza.
Oh, what a fucking trap Haku was.
Trap.
Talking about a trap. Okay, for those of you guys that don't know, save it for Sam and Bucky. Oh yeah, that's another one. That's a good one. That is good. That is a good one. What's going on, Special Ed? Okay, so for those of you guys that are normal human beings that are not in depth into the Japanese culture of manga and anime, a trap is, traditionally speaking, a boy that is very feminine that comes across as a female without actually being a female or saying that they're a female.
They're not trans. They're cisgendered.
Yes.
They're just so fucking fine. You wouldn't know until you got down there.
You said a catfish. It's like, yeah,
kinda.
It's almost like a catfish, but it's unintentional. Like Haku never came across saying that I am a girl. Surprise, here's a dick. It was just one of those type of things that you would see him, and he is so beautiful that he couldn't possibly be a fucking guy.
Right. The opposite, in fact, he readily tells people that he is amazing.
Exactly. And they like, no the fuck up. No the fuck
Yeah.
you're not. You don't have a dick. And he's like, well.
Guess what? Surprise, bestie.
Penis.
I think the proto example that most people know is Bridget from Guilty Gear.
One of Shishio's henchmen from Rona. Oh, Zay, Veroni Kenshin. Yes. Yes. The henchman. Oh, Buddy from fucking Bleach with the little flower over his fucking eye.
Oh, not even that. Going back further, Zoisite from Sailor Moon is a dude.
Zabuza from fucking early Dragon Ball Z. I had another one. Oh, we was talking about James from Pokemon too, and how James is not gay. He is what'd you say? Gender fluid.
I believe James is gender
Big Cools,
fluid
what's going on, bruv?
or just a trans woman.
I wouldn't say, no, he is definitely a guy, because you remember that episode when he was supposed to be like in that arranged marriage with the chick that looks like Jesse?
Well, see, here's the problem. I believe Jesse is also a trans man. So
I
feel
don't
like
think
they're just-
I don't think that Jesse is a trans man. I think that Jesse just has big dick energy for a woman.
that's possible as well. Yes, I will concede to that.
She just has big dick energy.
But that's besides the point.
The Ginyu Force, okay, no. The Ginyu Force is all straight males that's just very much so flamboyant.
Yeah, the Ginyu Force all took a dance class when they were like 5 and never grew out of it.
The Ginyu Force is like alien metrosexuals.
I feel like that's like Zarbon.
But no. Zarbon is a fucking trap.
You think?
Yes. Like,
He's so
if,
muscular.
okay, and
Okay.
I've definitely seen some muscular women that I'm like, you know what? Yes, I just witnessed you crush that watermelon with your thigh. I am willing to substitute my head next.
Yeah, we established last week that your type of woman is one that will snap your neck while you're eating her out.
Yes,
You know?
yes. In me.
You're looking for the praying mantis of women.
I'm looking for the Black Widow of women.
Mm.
That's what I want. I want to die in an orgasmic bliss. That is what would make me fucking happy.
I want to die.
Why is it lagging now? See? Lag spikes.
Go on,
Bullshit.
be relevant.
Guys,
So-
Serena. Yep, that's another one. Zay knows his anime. I fuss with it, Zay. All right.
Who did you say?
Guys, Serena from Fairy Tail. That's another good one.
Oh yeah.
That's a damn good one. You going into the archives, Zay? How old are you, Zay? I feel like we're missing so many of them too. But anyway, back to the topic at hand. We're not talking about traps, but
Yeah, there's too numerous an amount to bring up.
what is Togepi? Togepi, Pokemon's gender don't really matter.
No, they don't.
It doesn't really matter. Oh yeah, see, Zay, he 28, so Zay is in the same like bracket as we are.
Right.
Good shit, Zay. Yeah, Pokemon themselves, gender specifically doesn't really matter unless you're like trying to breed for like IV. And even then, that shit is kind of sus.
Yeah. But pivoting back to the topic real quick.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I don't like Gohan, or in general this trope of focusing on people's children in anime, is because the original characters remain so popular that they never truly let the kids surpass the parents. Like Gohan's story.
After the Cell games, it was supposed to be Gohan, supposed to be that dude. He was supposed to be the main character, right?
That should have been what happened, but it didn't. Goku just kept coming back and getting stronger and stronger and stronger, and Gohan like went to college, which is fine. That's valid. But
He turned it. No, it's not fine. Getting your education, that's cool. I fucks with it. Turning into the great boom. Special Ed just said the Great Saiyaman. That was fucking lame.
no, it wasn't.
That was
the best.
fucking lame.
That's
You
the one
went.
good thing he did.
No, the fuck it was not. The Great Saiyaman was so fucking annoying.
You are not going to sit here and tell me you are a fan of Power Rangers and then tell me you do not like the Great Saiyaman.
I do not like the
Power
Great
Rangers.
Saiyaman. I don't.
How dare you?
I don't.
Okay, the new topic of this episode is why you're wrong. Great Saiyaman,
No, I'm not wrong. The Great Saiyaman was fucking lame.
he is a toss up to classic tokusatsu heroes.
I
of, like,
get
the
I
70s,
get the
80s.
fucking callback. I get the respect that is made. Yeah, it was backlash for making Gohan the main character. Which I wish, you know what I'm saying, Toriyama
should've
was like,
stopped
yo,
when
suck
it was
my
done.
dick. This is my
Exactly.
series, not yours.
Exactly.
You know?
That's what should have happened because it just created. It meant that everything that Gohan accomplished didn't mean anything.
It
He
did
was
not.
never as strong as he was when he beat Cell.
He's never made Super Saiyan 2 again since then. What's
It-
going on,
right.
Shans? Welcome to the podcast. No, but
And I
he
feel-
never made Super Saiyan 2. And then when we got to adult Gohan, when he was fighting Majin Buu, like he pulled up on fucking Super Buu with the fucking Goku garbs after he sat in front of the fucking Great Kai, and you know what I'm saying, he put his hands in front of him like this and shit. And like this motherfucker sat there for like a whole fucking week and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
A whole fucking week. And then he pulled the fuck up ready for action. And everybody was like, oh shit. Oh shit. Gohan about to get this motherfucking shit busted. And got his ass rocked.
Yeah, and see that's kind
Mr.
of,
Gohan was disappointing as fuck.
I feel like Boruto is heading in the same direction. Like as strong as they get, as many new powers as they get, as cool as they get, they're never going to let them surpass the things that Naruto has done.
Okay,
You know?
so people that read manga and watch anime and everything, this is about to be a spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. But I was really excited when I thought that they was going to kill Naruto off in Boruto.
Mm.
I really thought that was going to be the fucking move. Because, like, now Boruto has his, you know what I'm saying, next comma in his Sharingan, so to speak, reasoning. Like, I'm just now warming up. Me and my dad's relationship is improving. We're getting closer to each other. I'm starting to understand what type of great man he is. And boom, he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, that's a good callback to Naruto because everybody that he held as a father figure either got, like, pushed to the side or died.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, this could have been Boruto's Jiraiya, if you will.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that was a gross misstep on their part that they allowed Naruto to live. But you killed off Kurama? Fuck you.
Right. It could have been a chance to do something actually interesting, and they didn't take it, which I feel like ultimately that's how these very long-running series that kind of rely on you liking these people's children turn out. Like, is Sarada really going to be... The only thing that might save her is that Sakura is so badly written that they might, the Uchiha in her
Might override the Sakura in her.
might save the storytelling is what might happen, because that's a whole different, like, another problem I have with this trope is that the women always retire from combat. No matter how bad they were, they always retire from combat.
Yeah.
And it kills me. And I think it's a cultural thing. I think there's a lot more pressure
For women to be like homemaker types and everything like that. Get out the
Exactly.
working field, if you will.
Mm-hmm. And
I mean,
I
the
feel
show
like
is called Naruto Next Generation. It's ass. It's ass.
yes, it is.
Shikamaru and Tamari's child. What is it? Shikadai? He is supposed to be fucking amazing. And he's trash. Ino and Sai's kid, I expected him to be a nobody. Choji's daughter. What's her name? Chocho?
Yeah.
I like the fact that they kind of made her black appearing. But she's fucking trash.
And the creators seem to really have a thing for her as well. In she has like a large filler arc dedicated to her.
She does. I think that Mitsuki's character, the test tube baby for fucking Orochimaru, he has an
Hmm.
opportunity to be dope, but they're
Hmm.
not gonna give him his fucking screen time because you can't have a third ranking character being a carrying character. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Metal Lee is fucking trash.
Hmm. But
Do
see,
1010 even have a kid?
I think I feel like she's married, so probably
But she didn't. That's so fucked up. They did 1010 so dirt. They did
they did.
1010 dirt in Naruto and in Boruto. Like everybody else linked up and everybody had a kid and shit like that. But 1010 get married and fuck and potentially have a kid with a fucking no-name ninja? Like
Yeah,
she couldn't get smashed by Shino?
that's part of
And
the
can we talk about the downgrade to Shino?
Yeah, but see, that's Shino is an interesting case because I feel like he just uh how do I say it?
They fucking nerfed his ass into the fucking dirt.
They did. There was clearly some type of communication snafu because during the Chunin arc, you couldn't have told me that Shino wasn't going to be going on every mission.
Shino was fucking amazing.
Like he was killing it.
I
But
mean, Shino had all other potential. Even his little backstory side filler art, you know what I'm saying, that he fucking got, was fucking dope.
mhm,
You know, when they was tracking down Naruto, when he was in the forest and he was like, I'm gonna stop you, take these bugs, even though they both, it was like a double KO and shit.
mhm.
It was like, come on.
It was
Shans, you'll figure it out. Most of the talking and the conversation go on in the Shadow Grounds. So you go to the Shadow Grounds, introduce yourself, and click on all the other tabs, see what the fuck is going on, and you'll figure it out. Yeah, they did do Konohamaru kind of bogus too.
That's another trope I don't like. As for these very long running ones, the story doesn't stay tight enough. So characters that were really relevant at first kind of end up shitty
Mm-hmm.
in a way that is they have to keep exponentially making the main character stronger. So you kind of end up in these situations where you have plots that have people like Neji die, whose power is absolute defense, basically.
But see, okay, so with Neji's death, right?
Mm.
It would have been different if Neji would have died for a cause, for a reason. Like,
Yeah.
Asuma and Jiraiya's death probably are the two saddest to me. Then
Yeah.
Neji be number 3. But like all of the like Jiraiya's death is what spurred Naruto to do the six pack, the Toe Sage Naruto against Pain.
Mhm.
That made sense. Asuma's death is what made Shikamaru click the fuck out and went mastermind serial killer Hannibal Lecter. You know what I'm saying? Like Neji
Asuma's
died
makes sense.
for nothing.
Exactly.
Like it
And
was no reason for him to die. You could have substituted Neji with anybody else's death that wasn't one of the main 3, and it would have had the same fucking impact.
That's what I was gonna say. To me, it should have been 10-10.
I mean, the way that they did 10-10, it would have made a lot more sense. And then you
Yeah.
could have had Neji went clean the fuck off and start beating the fuck out of people in the Great Ninja War.
That's what I would have liked to see.
He could have unlocked a different level of Byakugan that was specifically tailored to him. Hinata was underused. She got all the Sage, Six-Path, Brother powers and went away. Yeah. But see, Hinata wasn't never written to be a power player. She was written to be a compatible spouse for Naruto.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, you couldn't have Naruto being super OP and smashing some regular chick. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mhm.
this is not Superman and Lois Lane type shit.
Alternatively, she couldn't be so powerful that she wouldn't need Naruto to save her. That
Right.
has to be a motivating force for her. Him, not her, because obviously she would like to probably be able to protect herself.
I
But
mean, she tried, and then Pain was like, lay down, bitch.
you're right.
Can we talk
And
about
then
how good of a fucking villain Pain was, though?
he really was. I liked him a lot.
Pain was an abs. Pain is my fucking Discord picture right now.
Oh, it is, yeah.
Pain is my Discord picture. I really fucking enjoyed him as a villain. We have to do an episode for anime villains, just like
Yeah,
straight anime villains.
we
We gotta
definitely can.
take note of this, man. Let me put a note of this.
I
Who the
mean,
fuck is this?
it's interesting because for the people that don't know, we came up with the concept for this episode far later than we should have.
Yeah, we definitely
Uh,
did.
far later
uh,
which is interesting because at any given moment, we're talking about anything that could be a topic, and somehow when it
when it
became
come
crunch
down to
time,
deciding,
yeah,
we like, oh shit, what the fuck we gonna talk about this week?
exactly, we suddenly didn't know. But on the flip side, I feel like something like uh, Avatar handled a sequel series much better. A lot of people are in their feelings about Korra, the character specifically in the series, especially comparing it to The Last Airbender. But I feel like the best thing they did was make the kids so damn old they had kids of their own.
Okay, so like the thing with Korra, what I did like about it was that was okay. So when you write a sequel with the kids and everything like that,
Mm-hmm.
the two major things that they did was they writ. Okay, so the last Airbender as a series itself was beautifully written,
Mm-hmm.
beautifully written. You click your name, go to the cog, and you go to edit profile or manage profile, and then you click your picture again. But like the thing that I liked about the Legend of Korra was that the last Avatar series was beautifully written, start to
Mm-hmm.
finish on both sides. But what they did with Korra was made her a lot more relatable. They made her more human than Aang. Aang
Mm-hmm.
seems like a up and coming start from the bottom now we here type of fucking hero. Whereas Korra, she's like, I'm human. I fuck up. I make mistakes. But I am still going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to still try. I'm going to still strive to be a better me, to live up
Mm-hmm.
to my predecessors. Which
Mm-hmm.
I think that anybody as a child that comes from a prolific family or a
Mm-hmm.
family of people that is like of some type of substance,
Mm-hmm.
it's either one or two ways that you're going to go. Either you're going to rebel or you're going to try your hardest to fucking live up to the mantle. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that that was something great. Another thing that I think that they did well with Korra, it goes along with what you were saying, was that they made the characters so old that they had no choice but to have children, but they
Mm-hmm.
left a nice amount of gap in space in between the time. So we
Mm-hmm.
don't know about Aang and Katara fucking. You just know that they did.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need to know the backstory. We don't need to see the courtship between the two of them and the awkwardness and all of that other shit. We just know
Mm-hmm.
that Aang is tall, got a beard, and is a lot calmer and talk like my dad. You know what I'm saying? We know that Toph is still sarcastic as fuck with her gray hair. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, you see Saku still being that motherfucking gangster gorilla pimp. Like, that's the shit that is very well written that you don't get in a lot of fucking other animes. Or
Yeah, and I
like the
think
writing is just not as strong.
yeah, and I think the reason why it works on one, because Korra isn't Aang and Katara's child. That's the first thing. That's why it works. Because then you just have a different dynamic off top. Like we've seen,
Their interaction is with them is different. Yeah.
yeah, we've seen the Boruto, Inuyasha, you know,
Did you watch the Inuyasha Kids? because I've not seen one episode. I think my disdain for Inuyasha prevented me from even giving a fuck about that shit.
I don't have any disdain for Inuyasha, but
What is it?
uh,
Inohime? Is that what it's called? Inohime?
something like that.
Yeah.
I have glimpsed parts of it, and it's not for me. I've simply aged out of that particular franchise.
The-
Um, and
I
like I
watched
said,
it growing up and I still fucking hated it. When I
I
was
saw
in
those
the age
kids.
bracket, I was like, what the
I,
fuck?
I saw those kids, and it was on site. Rock Lee, these hands are ready to eat for everyone. I'm like, these kids look like they finna get on my fucking nerves. Like they just, like I saw them and knew that it was not it. But the
Anytime that you have white hair with a red bang, I'm questioning you. I'm
but
questioning
that's
you.
it's kind of it's actually kind of links to me into if we're talking about Western franchises,
Hmm.
uh, Mortal Kombat has the borrowed the ball with the Combat Kids, in my
Let's
opinion.
talk about Mortal Kombat and the Combat Kids.
Because for me, now with Mortal Kombat, I am definitely a lore guy because
Hmm.
I've been a Mortal Kombat fan for people that don't know because I'm not really like I'm in the Shadow Society every week, but I'm not speaking until like 12 o'clock.
His ass is in the fucking Discord. He is proactively and has been in the fucking Discord damn near since the inception. Nobody fucking knows it.
So
Nobody knows it. He's been there
surprise,
the whole time.
surprise, surprise. But
I see your
so
bullshit.
there was
Yes, anybody that
time,
read the fucking Mortal Kombat X comic book knows the Kodo lore. Yes.
but see, that's a whole different. I'm gonna get into that in a second. But anyone who has been a fan of Mortal Kombat for as long as I have knows that there was a period of time where Mortal Kombat games just were not good.
Yeah.
The only reason you kind of came back was because the lore was good. Like between Mortal Kombat 4
I was about to
up in
say up from 4 to like Deadly Alliance.
I would say from 4 to Armageddon, there was nothing to participate in that was positive about Mortal Kombat but the story and characterization. And it only got stronger. I know, again, my second hot take of the episode, it only got stronger in
They
MK
added
versus
chess.
GCU.
and
Chess Combat was fun,
and
though.
chess combat was fucking amazing. And the little go-kart thing, that was kind of cool too.
I could do without that, but I like
I mean,
chess.
I'd rather have the chess than the go-karts, of course.
Yeah, but it kind of
Wait. Hold that thought. Shan,
mm,
it depends on the time of day. Given the fact that it's almost 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, and it's a Saturday, it's a good chance that people are not around at this given time of junction. It jumps and it pops at various different times. So like it'll be active for like 4 hours and then nobody will say shit for like another 5. So don't fucking, don't sweat that shit too much. You'll be fine. You'll be good. You're in the Shadow Society. That's all that matters. Go ahead.
yeah. So with the Mortal Kombat 9 is when it really first started getting good. Uh, so from a narrative perspective, the problem with the Combat Kids is that they are too fucking similar to their parents who are all still around. Like,
That's
and
fine, Shans. That's cool. The more
they're
you
not all,
talk, the more people will know who you are. It's good.
they're not all parents and children. Like Kung Jin is Kung Lao's cousin,
Yeah.
but he has the same personality as Mortal Kombat 9 Kung Lao. And for people that don't know, that did not used to be Kung Lao's personality. Kung Lao did not used to be this cocky asshole.
Kung Lao was originally not a dickhead. He was very fucking humble.
He was this quiet tempered kind of not jealous of Liu Kang, not competitive. He was like a monk that just so happened to have
Injustice, what's going on, bruv? Yeah, he was a very meek monk. That was like
he was meek,
he was definitely meek
not like
because he wasn't talking. He was like the silent hands that beat the fuck out of your chest in the event
not
that
meek.
no, but I'm saying meek in comparison to Liu Kang because Liu Kang used to be the more talky, flashier one of the two.
He wasn't flashy either though.
I said between the two, he was the more talkative and flashier. Kung Lao was not talking. Kung Lao was out here handing out hands.
He wasn't even doing that.
I'm gonna
He
let this fade talk for you.
at one point he faked his death so he wouldn't have to do that. He was just chilling in the outworld.
Laying low.
Like, he was. It
Like,
happened.
don't you recognize me in public, goddammit?
No one did because he was in fucking outworld. I think the only person that probably knew was Bo Raicho, and that was retconned in because Bo Raicho didn't used to exist.
Right. Boraicho didn't exist until what was it?
Deadly Alliance.
Yeah. And that's when I think from 4 to Deadly Alliance, everything in between there was kind of, yeah, what the fuck is going on?
There was nothing between there. Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance is Mortal Kombat 5.
But I'm saying, in between that time and in the meantime, it was kind of like, yeah, what the fuck is going on?
Well, yeah, the franchise is dead. But like Cassie Cage, for example, Johnny and Sonya appear to have different personalities, but when you get down to it, they're both just cocky assholes.
Yeah.
Who was given birth to a cocky asshole that acts more like her father during fights, but acts more like her mother during story mode.
But see, the thing is, it's like, I feel like with Cassie had a fucking... I think they made a mistake with Cassie. Because Cassie had the opportunity to be such an interesting fucking character between the two. She could have been like the serious asshole. Like, you get the seriousness from Sonya, but the assholeness from Johnny Cage, and just out here handing out fucking fades. But now you're just a female Johnny Cage.
But see, the thing is, if she was a serious asshole, she would just be Sonya.
But Sonya wasn't an asshole. Sonya was just sassy.
No.
Special Ed was like a Karen. Pretty much.
Sonya's characterization revolves heavily around her being an asshole. It's influenced a lot by the first movie.
Cassie is lame, period.
I'm not really a fan. Or same thing, like her relationship with Jackie is the exact same as Sonya and Jax. It's like you have this one hot-headed jerk and her level-headed black best friend. It's like they're exactly the same. Kung Jin could have been interesting as a good dichotomy with Kung Lao, but now they have the same personality. You know, the only person whose personality is kind of different is Kenshi and Takeda, but we see so little of Kenshi's actual personality that he's just a calm swordsman, which is fine, but it's like they're too close and they occupy too much of the same space.
I think that Takeda probably is the best written combat kid out of the 4.
I disagree. It's definitely Cassie, but I see what you're saying.
No. Cassie is the most written about, but I think the best written is Takeda. Because Cassie's backstory is not interesting. Kung Jin's backstory could have been, but they fucked it up. Jackie's backstory is kind of bland. But Takeda, coming from Kenshi being the calm swordsman, that's his son, being in hot pursuit of the fucking Red Dragon, Kenshi dropping Takeda off with Scorpion. It's like, hey, my boy, I need you to do me a solid. Look out for my kid. I got niggas on my ass. I'll be back later. And being raised as a Shirai Ryu ninja, like, I feel like it was so much that could have been done with that storyline. Like, Takeda could have been like fucking Gohan in the Cell Saga. It could have been like Cell Saga Gohan. Or like Gohan up until the end of the Cell Saga. Where you have... Well, it's in the way that Goku and Piccolo have different type of temperament, and they both in some ways influence Gohan as a person. Takeda could have had the exact same type of fucking dynamic. And I feel like it was a misstep. Because like you have your father's DNA in you, so innately you're going to act and be a certain type of way. But then you have that nature versus nurture type of dynamic that's going on as well. Because like your nature is your father in Kenshi, with him being calm as fuck, but the nurturing aspect is the fucking brutality, ruthlessness of the Shirai Ryu, where it's like turn your anger into power type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that could have been dope.
Ryu are inherently, like, Hanzo is very different from Scorpion. Hanzo is a lot more similar to Kenshi and temperament and action.
But the
than
thing
he
is when
Scorpion.
he got dropped off to Scorpion, he had the Scorpion like influence at that time.
He had some of it, but Kenshi wouldn't have left him if he was full
Not full,
undead.
of course not. Of course not. But the thing
But
is that
it
it
wouldn't
still
have
was
been enough
prevalent.
to
It was still
influence
present.
Shirai Ryu. Like that's why you had that's why the Shirai Ryu Fire Garden looks like it does because he chilling.
He was
That's
calm.
his,
He was
his
zen.
kind of,
He was
yeah.
zen. But that doesn't change the fact that that could have been an interesting turn of events. Okay, fuck all that. Why the fuck would you introduce them in one game and only bring back 2 of the 4 in the next?
That is such a weird choice that they made.
And then not make Kung Jin and Takeda fucking DLC characters.
And to me, this would have been the most opportune game to drop Sonya, Johnny, and Jax.
Yes.
Like they could have not been in this game
at all. Or you could have killed them off, and that's why they're not playable. Like they killed Sonya.
I was gonna say deception style, but
you know what I'm saying?
This definitely would have been the game to drop them and let the combat kids kind of take
over the mantle.
But that's kind of my issue that they have. It's like even when they make these small steps, like they take the time to show us Cassie kind of becoming the leader of the special forces or commander in some way, but it doesn't mean anything because immediately after we get young Sonya, who is also in that position. Like it doesn't really, it's never meaningful.
It's pointless.
And I feel like that happens a lot.
Who the fuck did they hire the writers for Resident Evil movies to take over? NetherRealm Studios, because this is ass.
No, they didn't, but
might as well. Because anybody, if you've been to any of the previous 3 podcasts, you know that I am a type of person that if you already have a written storyline established, then it shouldn't be no reason why it does not translate over into the next medium. It's no excuse for you not to use the Mortal Kombat lore that has been painstakingly written, because this is not some shit that you just make up, pull out of your ass one fucking day off of fucking Adderall and just make this shit fucking flow. It's there.
Yet that's what they did.
Yeah. And like, I still don't even understand how the fuck the retcon happened in Mortal Kombat lore.
What do you mean?
Like, okay, so like Chronica, and with like Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate with Chronica, like Shang Tsung goes back and talks to Fujin and Raiden and Nightwolf. Like, we have to go back in time, and that's when you get young Johnny, Sonya, and Jackson, all that other shit like that, right? That does not really explain the reasoning why that even needs to take place. It kind of just seemed like it was some makeshift bullshit that they kind of just slapped together. It didn't really fucking flow with the rest of the storyline to me.
Oh, you mean why there are young characters, younger version of the characters there, period.
They copied Injustice. Yeah, right. Like, it doesn't make sense on why that was a necessity for that shit to even occur. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, well, the reason for it occurring is they thought they had come up with this compelling narrative and they didn't.
Liu Kang was not supposed to break the crown. Right. I mean, I get why it happened, but I'm not understanding why it was a necessity. Granted, Liu Kang was not supposed to break the crown, so now we have to go back in time and get the other one so that we can change the fucking... Yeah, what the fuck ever. Chronica was not even an interesting fucking villain.
It was a necessity because they hired the guy from the Mortal Kombat movie that played Shang Tsung, and they had to get their money's worth. That's why it was a necessity. It's like you can't let
the Shang Tsung with the Tyler Perry wig.
But yeah, they couldn't just let that go. They couldn't just let that slide. They had to, do something.
No, don't care. Don't want to hear that shit. That's trash.
That was the reason we got it.
Trash. Definitely trash. For no fucking reason at all. That was a misstep. I'm okay as a person that writes very compelling fucking narratives and shit.
Oh,
and fiction.
Go ahead and pat yourself on the back, sir.
Yeah. This I'm gonna
Hmm.
Dig right myself for a second. What the fuck is this
Okay.
shit?
Okay.
No, but as the person that writes and makes compelling fucking narratives myself, are we lagging again? Yep, because I'm looking at lag spikes and I'm not
I was
understanding
just gonna
why.
say I have no way to tell.
Yeah, shit's going on my laptop. And it's kind of pissing me off. Why are you here? Close. No, but as a person that writes compelling narratives and everything myself,
Hmm.
I see no reason why, especially with the allotted time that they have, that they can't do something that actually is good.
I mean, I think it's clear they thought it was good. They thought they had crafted a good, interesting story with this time travel and seeing the younger version of characters interact with their older selves and stuff like that. Um,
That
I
was
disagree.
so fucking bad.
Yeah, I especially didn't like that it seemed like a reset for some characters. Like, I'm a big fan since, hey, that's kind of a pun, a Katana fan. Big Katana fan since Mortal Kombat 2. To me, the only game that she has the personality that she should have as a princess and an assassin is Mortal Kombat 10. It's like every other game, she's too nice. It's like she didn't grow up in Outworld.
Right.
Uh, but
And then
hey,
they retcon Sindel. Like, come on, man.
that was so weird because
That
they
was so
imply
fucking ass.
that she's always been evil, but we see in Deception she is risking her life to save Katana. When if she was evil and all she wanted was to be able to rule, she could have just
Left the
left
bitch to die because now I don't
Exactly.
have no throne. Now I have nobody to threaten the throne.
Exactly. It was really weird.
It was
Uh,
pointless, is what it is.
it wasn't great storytelling. But whatever. And it was interesting because they gave Sindel the personality of Katana in Mortal Kombat 10, which is kind of why I thought it was weird. It was like, okay, if you were interested in this,
Why didn't you just leave it alone?
exactly, why didn't you just keep it? But that's that weird storytelling. And that's also kind of why I don't like sometimes time travel narratives create the same problem that I have where an older character will meet the younger version of themselves.
That's supposed to fuck up the time loop. You're not supposed to interact with your former self.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to. But
That is an ancient time trope. It's certain things that just need to stay in place. If you're going to implement a old timey fucking thing like that,
mhm.
it's certain shit that needs to stay the fuck as it is.
I mean, all fiction makes up their own time travel rules, but it's something about the interaction,
Looking like a Black King Hill. Kira, shut the fuck up. Welcome to the
something
podcast.
about the interaction between older characters and their younger selves, or them and their children who vaguely act like their younger selves, that is just so
I mean, you supposed to, in some
uncompelling.
semblance, act like your former self. You know what I'm
But
saying?
they're carbon copies though. Like Naruto at his worst and most irritating, like right before like stealing the bell from Kakashi.
Mm.
That's basically Boruto's whole personality.
I'm
You
gonna
know,
spray
or
paint the fucking faces of the fucking Hokage type shit.
right, or like Hinata and her daughter are carbon copies of each other. It would have been more interesting if Naruto had a daughter that looked like Hinata but acted like him.
I agree.
But like they do this thing, and it's part of the reason why I don't like this trope, where they seem like they're trying to do this, and I think they think it's really compelling. Like, oh, he's going to learn what his parents had to go through to get that, and he's going to be less irritated,
Appreciative.
something like that. And it's like you're not gonna, you're not gonna,
Yeah, they talking
him,
about Himwari from Boruto.
yeah, you're not gonna look at me in my face as a consumer of this product and not tell me that Naruto was not telling a story about how he became Hokage every night.
you're not going to look at me as a person that grew up with this fucking franchise. And as much as he spent the first 15 years of his life, I'm gonna be Hokage. Like every 5 fucking episodes, you're not like no way in fucking hell. Especially in the village. Like, you can't go anywhere without anybody fucking sucking Naruto's dick after fucking pain.
Right, exactly.
And now he's Hokage? Yeah, I don't fucking believe that.
Well,
I don't believe that at all.
That's fine. The problem is you have such a weird, angry, entitled, irritating child. It's like, no, there's no way Boruto came out that way.
Nah.
He simply didn't.
Nah.
He simply didn't. You know, and it's like, that's kind of why I don't like that dynamic, and it's why I think Avatar did it best. Because we don't have to see
the struggle.
Aang, right, interacting with his children directly as a young father. We just find out later that it turns out he was kind of a shitty father because he only had one airbending son, so he focused on him, and Katara focused mostly on their waterbending child.
It's a hoodie vest.
Which left a whole ass third child.
It's hot as fuck, so I want it to be sexy. I want it to be sexy, Kira.
That's what makes it interesting and compelling. You know, you kind of, when you switch up the dynamic, and that's just not something you get with kids who are carbon copies of their parents.
Well, I think that we can agree upon the fact that the Avatar series was the best time skip with involving kids, written wise.
So. Yeah.
I'm trying to think, what other anime has kids that is literally just fucking ass?
All of them.
I can't really talk about Inuyasha because, like, didn't watch the second part of that bullshit.
But the thing about Inuyasha is the parents are ass.
Oh, we talked about Gohan. You missed it. You missed that part. We talked about Gohan and how that was such a disappointment.
Ass. Yeah, it was a missed opportunity.
That was a disappointment.
It basically boiled down to catch people up. When you have kids in anime, they are either carbon copies.
I was thinking about Sailor Moon, but Sailor Moon is just so fucking goated for multiple of different reasons that kind of feels like sacrilege to talk about Sailor Moon.
Completely different situation because it's one kid from one couple. It's not every single character.
Like, it's not Sailor Mercury Jr. and shit.
Exactly. It's one kid from one couple.
Okay.
And the kid completely doesn't even treat her mother like her mother.
Okay, but can we take a second and admit and acknowledge the fact that Minnie Moon was the Sailor Moon equivalent of Scrappy Doo from Scooby Doo? I fucking hated. I did not like Minnie Moon.
My third hot take: I disagree for one reason and one reason only, and that is because she is not meant to be taken seriously. She's kind of a comedy character.
So is Scrappy. Scrappy is like 2 inches taller. Let me at him. Like, if you don't get your dumbass the fuck on somewhere, boy. Okay, so Special Ed. Wait. Time out. Special Ed brought up Sien and Kai Kisuke from Guilty Gear. Mm-hmm. I literally just now, since Strive came out and they came out with the fucking charts with the lines and shit.
You didn't know?
Just now starting to fucking understand the backstory and the lore of, like, Guilty Gear. I did not know that Guilty Gear took place in, like, the year 3000 damn near. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was not aware of that up until, what, 4 or 5 days ago?
Yeah, like 2400 or something like that.
Right. Like, they're close to, like, the year 3000 and shit. I was not aware of that. And then it started like in the 1997, 99 and shit. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, Axel Lowe is from our time, I think, vaguely.
But he's like a time traveler.
He is a time traveler.
He's like Doctor Who. Oh, right.
If you don't know, spoilers for Guilty. First of all, if you don't know, Guilty Gear has been out from 1998. If you don't know what
Guilty Gear has been out. Guilty Gear has been out just about as long. No. I'll take that back. Guilty Gear came out after King of Fighters.
It definitely did. Yeah.
Oh, we talked about sourdough as well. Like, we don't like sourdough. I fucking hate sourdough. Okay,
Yeah.
wait. While we talking about Boruto, since we're talking about all the negative aspects about it, who was a good written character?
In Boruto?
Yes,
Ah,
because I am struggling to find one.
who is
Gara? Gara is a good written character? You're drunk. Gara went from fucking angsty fucking kid to fucking Tyler the Creator flower boy. Like, that glow up was so fucking negative.
Mm,
He got love, got heart, got some pussy, and went soft.
I think your negative perception of Gara is because he got the therapy he needed.
No, I'm okay with the therapy. I still feel like Gara, with his powers that he had, should not be as soft as he is. He should be like fucking OP as fuck and now have a conscience. He's like, now I'm not gonna hit you with a sand burial for your whole body. I'm just gonna fucking do you like I did Rock Lee and fucking maim you. You know?
I mean, he had some character growth that I think was good.
No.
But I definitely think that your issues with him comes from the fact that he has successfully completed his therapy. And took a nap.
He completed his therapy, took a nap, got some
Yeah.
pussy, got a Snickers. He good.
He's good.
Words from a psycho. I'm not a psycho. Psychos, no. I'm not a psycho because psychos actually got to put forth the effort to utilize their fucking crazy. I don't have that type of fuck to give.
You say that, and yet I feel like
I would love to take over the world. I just don't have. I'm too lazy to.
yeah, the ideal situation is a Doctor Doom situation where I am in complete control of a sovereign nation.
Shadow Society. I can't wait until I unleash the Shadow Society version of Project Mayhem. This is going to be fun.
It is going to.
It's
be a
going to be
non-starter.
amazing.
It's going to be a lot of hype around it, and when it happens, everybody's going to be like, "That was today."
I'm so lethargic. I'm not lethargic. I'm completely fucking alert and oriented. I just don't care. That requires an amount of effort that I do not care to muster. Like, if I was like energetic early bird go getter type, oh, the world would be in fucking shambles.
Oh my God! Do you know what my life would be like if depression didn't sap all of my? God knows what he's doing.
I'm too lazy to be a psycho. This is coming from somebody who idolizes Magneto. Magneto, Dr. Doom as well. They have the work ethic and the gumption that I only aspire to have. Like, I really wish I was not as fucking lazy as I am. I wish that I did not care
If I
as
had
much as I
energy
do.
or was motivated, it would literally be over for you, Hope.
He does. Dr. Doom goes hard because Dr. Doom wakes up every day and strives to be better. I wake up every day and kind of curse like, fuck. Another one?
I like wake up every day and strive to get a snack. It's not like my goals are not lofty.
I want a bag of Lay's. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to get up.
I mean,
And by 11:30, I'm going to have that bag of Lay's.
yeah.
Potato chips. That's funny. That should be my superpower, idle chaos. Ooh. Well, technically, I have that. I definitely have idle chaos.
What the hell is idle chaos? That inherently doesn't make any sense.
No, it does. It's chaos without you proactively doing anything. Like, chaos happens around you while you're just existing. That's pretty much my fucking life.
Chaos in and of itself, to me, implies a lack of idle anything.
But see the thing, that's the irony of it all. I'm not proactively going out of my way to do anything, yet the chaos still ensues.
That's not irony. That's nonsense.
That is irony.
That's not irony.
That is irony.
That's not irony. It's a contradiction.
Here we go.
I'm just saying, you can't introduce me every episode as the Gucci fact checker. You're suddenly like,
this motherfucker is doing exactly what the fuck he says that he does. Fuck him.
right what it says on the tin.
Right there on the fucking box. What the hell do you want?
What does who want? Get off. Are you on your phone actively?
Yes, I am actively on my phone. Like, I am popular.
Okay.
For whatever odd reason, people fucking like me.
Do
And
they?
that's mild retardation and fallacies on their fucking part and flaws in their characteristics. Nobody ever really likes me. I just magnify one of their fucking flaws that they already internalized within themselves. I am the personification of a flaw that they already have in existence and they are aware, or sometimes not aware of. I am a homunculus, quintessentially. But can't get no pussy. Kira. Really? Okay, I'm gonna let you believe that shit. We do this every time you fucking show up. The sooner that you fucking acknowledge the fact that you want me to fuck the life out of you, the better off everybody would be. And then
I
me
really
and
feel
you
like
could actually
having
move
the chat
forth.
Open is a mistake.
Why?
I feel like we got to start recording these and uploading them.
No, we
because
don't. This is great. I love it live. I love
I
it.
hate it live.
Why?
I hate it.
Why?
I do not need to hear any of what was just said.
You'll live. You've heard worse from me.
I definitely have.
So you'll
but
be fine.
Will I, or am I slowly being traumatized?
Not no worse than you was when I found you.
Found me. Found me.
Yes, found you.
Found me.
Don't drink and live. Yes.
You are misremembering events.
Is Marvel really doing an NRS fighting game? Like, I heard that was speculation, and I have yet to see any confirmation at all.
Yeah, I don't know. Ed Boon has tweeted some things.
Ed Boon be tweeting it like he's a normal fucking person, and people fucking make mountains out of molehills.
Ed Boon is a fucking liar. But beyond that,
Ed Boon is he not from Chicago?
he is from Chicago.
That makes a lot of fucking sense.
He is from Chicago.
That makes a great deal of fucking sense.
He confirmed a while ago that he had a meeting with Marvel about a potential fighting game.
As long as it's not Injustice 3, I'm good.
To me, I wanted Justice 3 though.
I don't.
I do.
Nah, I'm good.
Because Injustice is kind of the way it ended. It doesn't need a sequel.
It doesn't.
But they have had Dick Grayson playable. They've had Jason Todd playable, and they've had Damian playable.
They have.
Yeah.
No, I'm agreeing with you. They have.
Oh yeah. Where the fuck is Tim Drake?
Don't need him.
I will kill you the next time I see you.
Tim Drake is the least appealing Robin.
I am going to slit your throat.
The least. I got a long neck, so like it wouldn't be that hard. And like you'll be doing me a solid. But like
physically fight you.
He is the least appealing fucking Robin out of the four.
He is the Robin that codifies and typifies all Robin. He is the Robin that they retroactively give Dick Grayson's personality traits to.
Dick Grayson was the best Robin.
That is untrue. Dick Grayson was the best Nightwing. Jason Todd was the best Red Hood.
No. Dick Grayson was the best Robin.
He was
Jason
not.
Todd was the most violent Robin.
If Tim
And Damian is the most interesting Robin.
If Tim Drake wasn't the best Robin, they wouldn't be giving
Kira, talk about please slit my throat.
Dick Grayson versions of Tim Drake's outfit. They wouldn't be giving Dick Grayson Tim Drake's weapon. They wouldn't be having Dick Grayson act like Tim Drake.
Dude, Tim Drake was not fucking appealing. He was a fucking computer nerd that fucking did flips. He was a computer nerd that was a part of the Jesse White tumblers. Seriously.
He literally is the Robin. He's the only character outside of Bruce Wayne that Ra's al Ghul calls detective. Okay, Tim Drake has always
A
been
computer nerd that was a part of the Jesse White tumblers. For everybody that's not a part of the Midwest, you probably don't know what the Jesse White tumblers are. Google it. If it's anything,
we're gonna tell him.
Nope.
You said Google it.
Google it. Google Jesse White tumblers. Because if it's anything black going on in Chicago, them motherfuckers are there.
And they're tumbling.
And they're tumbling. In the middle of the fucking street.
In the middle of the street.
Yep. And it always is the same fucking people. No matter how old they get, they just found another replacement. Like, all right, Terrence, you're too fucking old, so we need another muscular fucking 17-year-old with dreads.
I feel like they've just perfected cloning. Like they're technically different people, but the reality is just
so wait, are you
Orochimaru situation?
So you're telling me that Jesse White was one of the co-founders of the Orphan Black Project?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
But just for black adolescents doing weird cartwheels.
Like these kids are uncharacteristically athletic to come out the hood.
Right.
And not be playing basketball or football.
Exactly. Because that's what it is. It's the fact that it's gymnastics.
Like the fact that you're able to do a double somersault on fucking concrete with no recoil in them flat ass white shoes.
But see,
that's impressive.
That's why
that's impressive as fuck.
Because they done fucked up their knees and then they kill the clone and bring out a fresh one who has good knees. And that's why they always look like it's the same
that's what's in the back of the van?
Yeah.
Test tubes and shit? Yeah, for sure.
That's true. In case somebody like
have you seen this the Zack Snyder Batman scene?
The what?
Zack Snyder. The dude that did the Justice League, the Batman scene.
Which particular scene?
I don't know. That's what Injustice Goat was seeing in the chat.
I haven't seen the Snyder Cut in general, so I'm going to hazard a no.
I have not seen the Snyder Cut as well. I don't know. Like, it was getting a lot of fucking hype on Twitter and everything like that, but part of me just did not give a fuck.
My problem with any Justice League adaptation now is, we talked about this in like the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
Justice League has already had its MCU moment, which is a long-running storyline.
A non-Fox. What's going on, bruh?
You know, it was the DC animated universe. So the best version of those characters have already been done.
We already know how I feel about the DCU.
You haven't seen it.
We already know how I feel about the DCU. Let's not straddle that fence yet again.
You have the worst DC opinions.
I do not.
You definitely do. I can tell because you idolize
Special Ed said Pop Warner is going to catch Jesse White outside. That'll be a fight. But Jesse White is from Chicago, so I don't know. He probably got them hands. Okay, back to the topic. Can we talk about Pokemon for a minute? The anime?
Sure.
All right. So here's a not so hot. This is actually kind of fucking cold water take. Ash Ketchum is by far the worst Pokemon trainer ever. And it's not close.
Why do you say that?
He fails at everything. It took him... Okay. So, let's start with the lore, the rumor, on why Ash is still, 10 to 12 years old?
I think he just recently turned 11.
Okay.
Or 12 or something.
Pokemon has literally been out. Like, Pokemon has been a thing. I've not missed the Pokemon game since I was 9.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, in lieu of that, you would think that Ash would grow with you.
Mm-hmm.
And they saying that Ash is still this 10 to 12-year-old because in the very first episode, he seen the Oho fly across the fucking screen and made a wish to forever be young and all this other shit like that, right?
Oh, I don't believe that's true at all. But yeah,
Well,
keep
yeah,
going.
I mean, it's a Reddit theory. Whatever. But the fact that this man has been on a fucking journey literally for the last 20 plus years,
Mm-hmm.
caught maybe a total between 7 regions, 100 Pokemon,
Mm-hmm.
within the last 3 years, finally won a fucking championship. He is horrible. The fucking tagline, what's going on, Anonymous Gods? The tagline to Pokemon when it first dropped, gotta catch them all.
Mm.
This nigga left the Kanto region catching maybe 15 Pokemon? Maybe? Like, do you know how much of a struggle that you're going to run into initially with one of the first 3 starters from Red and Blue? At some point in time, you're going to need a comparable Pokemon with you.
Mm-hmm.
Like, if you start off with Bulbasaur or Squirtle, you're going to smoke Brock. If you start off with Bulbasaur, you're good to go against Misty.
Mm-hmm.
You might even go through Lieutenant Surge with a Bulbasaur.
Mm-hmm.
After that, it goes downhill. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Squirtle. You're going to get past Brock. Misty, you're going to have to fight. Lieutenant Surge is smoking your boobs. Charmander, you start off with as a main. You're not really going to fucking get any really fucking relief until you get to Erica.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, the fact that you started off with a Pikachu, my guy, and you beat Brock, word.
Well, he cheated.
Of course he cheated.
He cheated. Well, that is also a trope I don't like in anime.
And that's why I brought up Pokemon.
Yeah, I don't like the kind of how should I say it?
I don't like how the fucking protagonist is the protagonist, and no matter what, they're gonna fucking win.
Similar to that, I
hate that shit.
This kind of weird underdog always comes on top story. Because Ash stays winning until it comes time for him to win a championship.
And he get his ass smoked.
It seems like the other Pokemon trainers become highly competent.
Right?
But any other time...
Okay, can we talk about this for a second?
Mm.
No way in fucking hell you getting a Thunderstone, have a Pikachu, and not evolve it.
But see...
Not happening. In no world. No.
In the realm of the show, but in the realm of the games, you would never do that if only to fill out the Pokedex.
Okay, let's go about this. About time he finishes the Kanto region and he goes to the Pokemon League the very first time, what level do you think Pikachu should be?
Ash going to the Pokemon League for the first time?
Yep. When he ran into Richie and Sparky. What level? And he had the fucking Bellsprout that was over there. You know what I'm saying? At what?
Please.
Bellsprout. Da-boo-dee, da-boo-da, da-boo-dee.
Oh, God.
But, like, at what point and what level do you think that his Pikachu should be? Just through natural progression of you keeping this Pokemon with you. I would say at least 80, right?
He should be pushing 100, but yeah, at least 80.
Minimum 80.
Mm-hmm.
Why the fuck is he struggling in the next region with a fucking 80 to 100 Pikachu? At the first gym.
Yeah.
You mean to tell me that you struggling and you couldn't get a Zephyr badge? Princessa, what's going on? You mean to tell me that you couldn't get a Zephyr badge with no problem with a level 80 fucking Pikachu?
Yeah.
Word.
Well, that's the thing about Ash. Well, interestingly, that movie Detective Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
They bring up that when you train Pokemon, technically the way Ash does it with very few Pokemon is the way to do because they imply having a lot of Pokemon is dangerous and difficult.
I mean, I get that. That makes sense.
So
But
that
the
kind of
only
makes sense.
consistent Pokemon that he had with him
Uh-huh.
was Pikachu.
Was Pikachu, yeah.
It's
But
no way in hell that Pikachu is not a level 100 by now.
I mean, I'm sure he is, but this is
Pikachu
again this
getting one-shotted. Come on, bro.
this is also another trope I don't like. They never seem to give decent payoff to a character overcoming a real obstacle. Like to circle back to Naruto,
Mm-hmm.
whenever he has a problem, the answer seems to be more shadow clones.
Or a Shingon. I'm a.
Right.
Oh,
Well,
the Shadow Clones didn't work. The Shingon didn't work. Hey, let me holler at you. Hey, check it out. Come here. Hey, let me talk to you.
right.
Hey. We don't have to do this, bro. We ain't got to do this. I know
Well,
I just tried to kill you with a wind ball in my hand that I summoned,
it's not
but
even that. It's not even that. If the shadow clones don't work and the Rasengan don't work, he have the shadow clones make Rasengan. Or have them put their chakra together
to make a bigger Shingon.
Rasengan. And it's like, isn't that already your chakra?
No, but see, the thing is that he is like divvying up Kurama's chakra between the Shadow Clones to like pull it together.
I don't have time for that logic. It is similar to like when Ash's Pikachu loses and then he has to come back and he suddenly knows some new Thunder bullshit or
Thunder
something
Dash.
or whatever, like Thunder Fart or whatever.
Be
It's
gone.
like
Why does Pikachu not have a Kirin attack? I want to see Ash go, be gone, with the thunderclap. Why did Sasuke only use that move once? That was a great fucking move.
it was a good move. It's a
Great fuck,
special
beautiful
uh,
move.
Shinobi Strikers,
Yes, it is. And
but
probably one of my favorite animations from Storm. The Storm
yeah,
games.
yeah.
Beautiful. Be gone with the thunderclap. I usually pick that Sasuke over Susanoo Sasuke.
Mm.
But
I
no,
didn't play with any Sasuke, but yeah,
if
that's a,
Pikachu get one-shotted, anybody else that play Pokemon, if you have a Pokemon that's with you and you have options, and a Pikachu is one of those options, and that motherfucker get one-shotted and you black out, I guarantee you by the time you wake up at that fucking Pokemon Center, that motherfucker's in a box. Never to see the light of day again.
yeah.
That
But
motherfucker is in a box.
that's something I also don't like, and it seems to be it's because of the storytelling that very long running series have, where they
I hate that shit.
yeah they never let the hero have any like I guess it's because in the technical canon of Pokemon, not much time has passed, which is weird, but from
How the
a
fuck is
meta
he running? He is walking for days in between these gyms. How does he
right,
not have running shoes and a bike by now?
but like just from a meta perspective, that Ash is not the like somebody's league champion that you need to fight last to be the new champ is makes no sense. Like the only kind of anime, long running anime that works around it a little bit, but it still gets on my nerves because it just
One
gives us
Piece?
more Goku. No, Dragon Ball Z.
Nah.
I think One Piece is handled well altogether.
I
I will
love
say that.
One Piece, and I feel like it's so many people that are fucking lazy.
It's the exception to the long running rule.
One Piece is definitely the exception to long. Because, okay, I'm not a fan of 20-year series that don't fucking
Same.
end.
Exactly.
So One Piece and Hajime no Ippo, those are the two long running series
Hmm.
that is still pretty consistent. We're not talking Hunter x Hunter. We're not talking Berserker because the motherfuckers go on hiatus for like 3 years and then all of a sudden they drop one chapter that's 50
Yeah.
pages and they're like, see you next decade. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Hmm.
those two handle a 20 plus year run exceptionally well.
Hmm.
And you have all these people, oh, that shit got over 100 episodes. I'm not watching that shit. Can you really consider yourself an anime fan then?
I mean, yeah, because some people have
No.
jobs and stuff, but
Okay, and a lot of people do. We all did. We was in school doing this shit.
I
Going
can
to
see
work and still doing this shit. That is not
how
a fucking
starting
excuse.
One Piece now would be daunting to somebody. Then it didn't seem so bad.
Okay, so
Now,
like, no. Because see, it's always somebody that's looking for anime suggestions and shit. You ain't got nothing else to do. You have nothing else to do until you get another series. Watch One Piece. And One Piece, the anime, is actually one of the few that is still very close to the fucking manga.
mm,
NY Hustle, what's going on? No, but One Piece is still, the anime is
mm,
still very close to the manga. Like, I watch One Piece with my kids because I know I can turn on One Piece at 9 o'clock in the morning, and until my kids go to bed at 9 o'clock p.m., they can watch One Piece all fucking day and I ain't got to worry about shit.
yes, it's a billion episodes. We keep going.
But now I have something that I can share with my kids.
Oh yeah, that's life.
You know, now I get to watch their reaction watching it for the first time.
Mm,
So, like, that very first time that you see Luffy go into gear, you know, it's nothing like it. It's just like watching somebody watch Naruto for the first time and you see Rock Lee versus Gaara in the Chunin exam. You never get that duplicated hype when you see Rock Lee drop them fucking weights and you're like, oh shit, it's about to go down. And Mike Guy on the fucking Raptors like, hey yo Lee, fuck him up, my boy. Like, you don't get that again. You know what I'm saying? So like, you have nothing else better to do, why the fuck not?
mm.
Pokemon and Inuyasha is the exception, as well as Bleach.
See, I have a complicated relationship with Bleach.
I love Bleach. My fucking PlayStation 3 is named after a Bleach character.
Okay.
I love Bleach. But Bleach is one of those type of series that suffers a very unique problem that is only shared with Inuyasha and Pokemon, I believe.
Which is
It went on for way too fucking long, and it gave backstory to way too many people that nobody give a fuck about.
I don't think there's such thing as a backstory for people you don't care about. Backstory is always good in my opinion.
What's the name? What's the name of the dude with the 69 on his fucking face tattoo?
Oh, I cannot tell you the name of any Bleach character.
Do we really give a fuck about how the hell he got his Bankai? Do we?
But
Do we need to dedicate 5 episodes to this guy, and nobody knows who the fuck he
somebody
is?
does. But I agree.
No, we don't.
Can't finish the story. I like a tight story, you know. The only time I don't like it is if it's a slice of life thing, because the ending is them dying. 'Cause, you
And
know,
I love Slice of Life. I love Slice of Life because it gives me a feeling that I'm still human. Like, I watched A Silent Voice
Mhm.
and I cried. Bro, I cried.
Did you?
I cried.
Okay.
You seen A Silent Voice, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know the part when he goes back to the fucking apartment to get the girl that's deaf and she jumps off the balcony?
Mhm.
Oh, I'll fucking cry, bro. Domestic Girlfriend? I was reading Domestic Girlfriend as a manga before they started the fucking anime. And I'm telling you, I am Team Rui. Team Rui for the dub. I love that shit, man. Domestic Girlfriend was beautiful. But Your Lie in April? I want to eat your pancreas, bro. I cried.
See, I like my slice of life a little more Azumanga Daioh. Uh, you
Mm-hmm.
know, stuff a little lighter.
I want.
Maybe,
I like my shit dark.
yeah.
I like dark shit.
You recommended Oyasumi Pum Pum to me.
Yeah, Poon Poon was amazing. Did you finish it?
I did. It was
It was
perfect.
it was amazing. But come on, dog. Poon
It was
Poon was
was very
so
well written.
fucking good though.
Yeah, that's another long one, but it really didn't miss as far as
It was
storytelling.
so fucking good.
And no
And
good payoff to I guess I can't relate because I never had a lot of friends, or when I was that young, I didn't have that one friend that I felt like if they were gone, my life would turn to shit. But
yeah,
I can't help but thinking at the end, the spoilers for Oyasumi Pum Pum. I don't want to spoil it for anybody. Go read it. It really is worth it and great.
please read Oyasumi Poon Poon
But
if
there's a
you're a manga
character,
reader.
yeah, you know that character that comes back at the end,
Yeah,
and
yeah, 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 yeah.
he can't remember Pum Pum's name.
He's like, oh, you that shit, you that you that god damn it, what the fuck is your name? Yeah, you,
Right.
I know
He kind of
you.
pinpoints him moving as like the trigger that made his life suck.
Yeah,
It's like that was very. I wasn't expecting that at all.
or better yet, the fucking uncle and how
Oh
he
yeah,
tied into everything that was going on with Poon Poon.
yeah,
Oyasumi Poon Poon, man.
yeah. Or Good Night Pum Pum.
Good night, Poon Poon. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very good. The
such
art
a good.
style may freak you out a little
The
bit
art
at
style
first
is definitely going to throw you off. You
because
just, it's unique,
it's hyper realistic, but Pum
except
Pum
when you talk
himself
about Poon Poon.
is crude, and his family are very crudely drawn.
Very low grade art for the
Yeah,
family,
but
but everybody else,
is hyper realistic.
amazing backdrop. The oh man, I have to give so much credit to the fucking artist that fucking did the backdrop work for that fucking series. That was
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. It really is. But I feel like the art style stops it from ever becoming anime. Like
I
there's no
don't.
way.
I feel like those are one of the few series that is a manga that does not ever need to become an anime because they'll fuck it up.
It just can't. The art style, there's no way to replicate it and be on budget. Like you would just
Yeah,
spend all the money.
yeah, on backdrop.
Yeah, you would just spend all the money.
And I think that Yasumi Pompon is one of the very few manga that I read start to finish
Hmm.
and was thoroughly satisfied afterwards. Like I read Attack on Titan,
Hmm.
and that ending was ass. The Attack on Titan ending was equivalent to the Game of Thrones ending.
It was that bad?
It was that bad.
Because I never read Attack on Titan. It was not my thing ever.
Attack on Titan was so good. Then they did a time skip, and you was like, "Wait, what the fuck just happened?" And that forced you to go back and read like the previous 4 chapters because it wasn't like a traditional time skip. So it wasn't like with One Piece time skip. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Not
But
spoilers in this episode, shockingly.
so what?
There's still a lot of spoilers in this episode.
It is a lot of spoiler alerts. No, but like with One Piece, right? What they did when they was about to do their time skip, it was like, all right, you guys go over there, I'm gonna go over here, we're gonna reconvene over here in 5 years. Everybody be safe. All right, break. It wasn't like that for Attack on Titan at all. You was reading a chapter, Aaron was like 17, then all of a sudden next chapter you come back, this motherfucker got long hair down to his shoulders and a full goatee and a leg missing. Like, yo, what the fuck? What the fuck just happened? Like, bro, you just aged like 12 years in a month. What the fuck are you on? And you had to go back and reread. Like, I read after the time skip, I reread those first 5 chapters like at least 5 times a piece, bro.
Hmm.
At least 5. Because I was so fucking lost and so confused.
Hmm.
And then I'm just on Twitter watching all the people that's reacted to the anime because they're lazy fucks and didn't want to read the manga. And I'm like, oh, that's your favorite character?
Oh yeah, sometimes you
Yeah.
like Game of Thrones fans who read the book that knew the Red Wedding was coming
Oh yeah,
and didn't warn the people that watched the show?
not at all, not at all. And I was so excited. I was so excited about the Red Wedding. Like that was so fucking like Game of Thrones did so good, and then like the last 3 episodes, you just kind of like you went from oh shit final season, and as the season go on, you're like yeah, all right, okay, all right. I see what you guys. I see what y'all doing. Okay.
That is also a kind of unique problem that some
Word.
anime have because
That's what we doing.
when
Damn.
Full Metal Alchemist, for example,
Don't you wait. Watch your mouth.
the first anime,
Okay, the first anime, not Brotherhood, but the first one.
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
It's the kind of only medium where the original genre immediately eclipses the adaptation
Mm-hmm.
in time. I mean, because it's like you sit there and it's like, oh, it's gonna be an anime, and it becomes an anime when like the second issue of the manga is out.
And that's a unique issue that I think that I've only ran into with Full Metal Alchemist. Like a lot of people don't know that it's the reason why you have Full Metal Alchemist and you have Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
Yeah,
So like
in the middle of Full Metal Alchemist,
the first
the
one,
story wasn't done. Yeah,
right?
the
So
story wasn't done
the anime surpassed
up
the manga.
quickly.
So they just started making up random ass fucking shit.
Mhm.
Then they waited until the manga was finished, and then they did Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which was gorgeous,
Yeah, it was an accurate
beautiful,
adaptation of the manga.
beautiful. And that was, and see, as a person that loves Full Metal Alchemist, like two of my 7 tattoos are Full Metal Alchemist tattoos.
Mhm.
That is exactly what I'm talking about. You have the storyline right there. It is no need to go on a divergent tangent and start making up shit when everything that you need is right fucking there.
Mhm.
Animate the shit. It's right fucking there.
Mhm.
And they did it beautifully. They went chapter by chapter, figured out a way that they can stretch 30 fucking pages into a 30-minute episode. Well, 24 minutes. And they fucking did it beautifully.
So, since anime filler arcs are sometimes the issue, what filler arc do you really, really like? Like, what filler arc do you think is on par with the original material?
Probably have to say Naruto.
Mm,
Not Shippuden, but just Naruto.
just Naruto.
Just Naruto. Because, like, the...
Sailor Moon.
Okay, all right. If we're talking about the back then Sailor Moon trumps it all day. Because Sailor Moon filler was so fucking good, you did not realize that it was filler until you went back and read the manga and was like, wait a minute, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
Where's this scene at? Where did this part take place? None of that is shit is canonical at all.
Yeah.
Canonical? What's the word?
Canonical.
There we go. I said it right the first time. Ha!
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's a thing.
Oh, I would even put Cardcaptor Sakura in there.
Oh yeah, I would too.
I would put Cardcaptor Sakura in there.
I guess it depends on how much of a stickler you are for the rules that are established
Early
in
on.
the canon. Yeah, because technically, Lee shouldn't be able to capture cloud cards at all.
They need to re-fucking launch that. I think it's about time that we get a reboot of Cardcaptor Sakura.
We got a sequel series.
No.
Haven't seen it yet. But
Oh, we need a fucking remake of Darkstalkers.
here's the thing.
The anime as well as a game. No, we need a fucking we need a reboot of Shaman King. To include
Wasn't supposed to come back.
Shaman King was fucking beautiful. Shaman King is another one of those manga that you can read start to finish with a Kazan bang and you feel satisfied at the end. And then they did Shaman King Flowers, and then it just stopped. And that made me
My
really fucking sad.
best memories of Shaman King
Samurai Jack relaunch. I wouldn't mind that.
is trying to catch the opening because it slaps so hard.
Shaman King!
Yep.
Shaman King. Okay, old 4Kids TV had some heat.
No.
Yeah, they had some heat, bro.
No.
They had some heat.
No.
Shaman King, the Mega Man Network cartoon, Static
No.
Shock, X-Men Evolution. Bro, they had the Yu-Gi-Ohs, the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! And I wish we got the Japanese Yu-Gi-Oh! I wish we got the Japanese OG Yu-Gi-Oh! And not what the fuck American censored. Because Yugi on the fucking boat beating the ever-living shit out of Weevil is top 10 goated OP anime scenes ever.
You really have to kind of with you have to separate because you said 4 kids, so I was in the mind of 4 kids. Specifically, you need to be Kids WB.
Okay, yeah, Kids WB. Because that's
Right.
when they had Metabots too.
Mm-hmm.
And they also had the Digimon, the best Digimon series.
What's the best Digimon series?
I want to say season 3 with Takeo with the cards.
With the cards?
Yes, that's probably my favorite Digimon season.
Is it?
Digimodify.
I did like saying Digimodify when I was a child, but I wouldn't say it was the. You know what?
It was better than season 2 with Vmon and Davis. Davis annoyed me. Yoli annoyed me. Ken annoyed me.
Ken Ichijoji annoyed you?
Annoyed me.
Interesting, because you're the same person.
I'm really not. Not
You really
Ken.
are.
Not Ken.
If you were a Digimon character, you would simply be Ken Ichijoji.
No, I would be Matt.
No, you would.
Yeah, I'm not as calm as Matt. I want to be Matt, but I'm more of a Ty.
And Ty is a Davis. And
No,
you're
no.
neither of
Oh,
those
I
people.
fucking hate
Ken
Davis.
Ichijoji.
No. Ken was a fucking lame that got online and fucking was a badass. I know a lot of people online that's like
not
that.
you?
No, I'm like this in person.
Are you sure?
I'm like this in person.
So was he.
Nah.
He got his ass beat by TK.
Wait,
So
you
he
remember
got chatted.
it's TK? Yo, TK beat the brakes off of him. Yo,
Right.
you barely remember Vash the Stampede? Yo, Trigon was fucking amazing and ahead of his time.
Trigon, I think it was right on time, but it was good.
Well, Trigon was right on time. We was young.
We were young, yeah.
Trigon was amazing. Trigon came up in that golden era of fucking first wave anime that was popularized in America. So you got Trigon, Big O, Zoids, Lupin the Third, Outlaw Star,
Outlaw Star,
Tenchimuyo. Bro, the best fucking era. The OG fucking Gundam series.
Toonami.
And Golden, and no, I'm talking about before Gundam Wing, because Gundam Wing is quintessentially Gundam Wing to Gundam is Final Fantasy 7 to Final Fantasy.
That's a good way to put it. Gundam Wing was like Gundam, but make it Power Rangers.
Gundam Wing was like Gundam, but make it Power Rangers and teach the kids about political undertone and uprising.
Right.
And child rebel soldiers.
Right. I think making them a team of 5 really helped, kind of, because usually you just have that one Gundam.
Yeah.
That's the shit.
Maro Ray with
Right.
the double G Gundam.
Right. Gundam Wing really let you pick.
Okay, yeah. You had a assortment of Gundams to pick from,
Yeah.
Okay, so favorite Gundam pilot from Gundam Wing.
Stop it because you already know who I'm going to pick and I already
I
know who
do.
you're going to pick.
Okay, who was yours? And I
Mine's is
see if I'm right.
obviously Catcher Rababa winner and
Yep.
Sandrock.
Yep. Okay. And
People
mine
just
is
get Duo Maxwell
Maxwell.
and Death Sight. Yes. Yes. Of course it is. Of course
No,
it
no,
is.
no, no. Death Hail Scythe Plus.
Listen, the upgrades never missed. Okay? Every modification, every pilot made to their Gundam was always the correct choice. Never
Yeah,
missed.
yeah. Everybody had the respected Gundam that they belong to. But
Right.
you know what? I'm not even gonna act like Troa and the Heavy Arms Gundam wasn't like my second favorite.
I liked it, but
Death Sight
even
just looks so much cooler.
as a child, when I saw Troa, I was like, I like this dude, but if you run out of bullets, he gonna die. Like,
Yeah.
how were you? That's why I like Sandrock because he didn't really need bullets. He
I,
got up close and was like, I'm just gonna cut you in half.
and that's why I like the Death Scythe, Hail
Yeah,
Scythe. Because Dual Maxwell was that obnoxious, loud, I'm gonna fuck you up in your face kind of guy. And that just kind of worked very well with his Gundam and his style.
Duo Maxwell is the perfect example of what Naruto wanted Naruto and Sasuke's relationship to be, which is one loud, irritating person and one quiet, kind of serious person becoming
So
best
are you
friends.
saying that this is me and you
No,
in Duo and
I am not Hero Yui. I will never be Hero Yui.
No, no, no. Nobody but no,
Uh,
but can we acknowledge the fact that Hero was a fucking Jito?
no, because he wore exercise clothes during the day
At the fucking boarding school.
at the boarding school with the bike shorts.
My boy had on a green beater and some bike shorts.
Like, no, no.
Oh shit.
That was not it.
Oh man. That was fucking hilarious. That was
And
fucking hilarious, yo.
that was not it. And everybody else's outfit was so cool.
Yeah.
So what was up with him?
Then he ain't give a fuck. He like, I'm gonna
It was
miss shit.
it was
I
just the
need
90s.
to
He was
I
like,
need
fuck
to pilot my Gundam comfortably. You know? Like it gets hot in this fucking cockpit. You feel me?
it. Right, I guess.
Oh, can we talk about how Gundam is probably one of the longest running series?
And see, that's how you
And
do a
they
long running
don't
series.
miss.
You reinvent it every time from the ground up.
Yeah.
That's how you do it. You keep enough connective
Yeah.
tissue.
Pokemon.
Yeah, from you, and like those soft reboots don't count. Like just because he goes to a new area with slightly different, no. Like there are some Gundam wings that are direct Gundam wings, Gundam
Gundams.
series that are direct sequels,
Like the first 3 before
or
Wayne.
something, right? But like G Gundam and Gundam Wing having nothing to do with each other.
G Gundam was another good one.
It was good.
Ladies and
again,
gentlemen, go! I got my
was
pinkies
a-
out in case you ain't know.
it was a, it was another one where you could pick your favorite.
Yeah.
But that's how you do a long running series. Like if you do like Bleach could have been interesting if they ended each arc and focused on completely on other parts of the Soul Society.
Okay,
You know?
so Bleach, again, has a very unique issue where they try to give everybody a backstory and flesh everybody out, right? But they did not power up the correct people. Like, Chad was cool. Outside of the fact that he was a Mexican named Chad. But Chad was cool, right? A Mexican named Chad in Japan. And he had, like, the arm that he could punch the fuck out of shit. I'm like, okay. Then it got bigger and he like, now I got a shield. All right. So where's the full suit at, my guy? Like, you're like this close to being a fucking Zetaman ripoff. And don't even know it. That's for the real OGs. If you know about Zetaman, then you official. You official.
Oh, you know what else handles long running series really well? Although quality differs
What?
wildly season to season, Power Rangers.
I was thinking about that. Okay. So while we on the topic of Power Rangers, let's not go about the Japanese ones. Let's go all American.
Mm-hmm.
We're not even going to include Mighty Morphin Power Rangers because that, by far, to me,
Mm-hmm.
excuse me, is the superior Power Ranger arc.
Season.
Yeah.
Okay.
After Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, what is the best American Power Rangers? Chat, if you're still here, what is the best Power Ranger iteration after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers?
Okay. My favorite is Zeo, but that's
Fuck
not
VR Troopers. Fuck them guys.
objectively. But the best is easily, bar none. Don't argue with me. Argue with your dead children. Lost Galaxy.
Oh.
Lost Galaxy.
Mullet Man leader for the Red Ranger? I don't think so.
He didn't have a mullet.
Well, it was pulled back. It was a mullet.
What was it?
And Zeo?
No. I
Oh,
mean,
Lost Galaxy. Right. He had his hair. Well, that was the pretty boy with the long hair that had like the fucking top ponytail and shit.
That was in space. That was the season.
Oh, okay. My fault. Lost Galaxy.
Yeah. Lost Galaxy, because
Who's on Lost Galaxy? Which one was that?
had a villain arc for its female bad guy that you thought was just going to be someone that came out at the end to make the monster grow, but she turned out to be the boss's bitch and was using suicide bombers to attack the city.
Is that the one that had the henchman that looked like a fucking dick?
No, Lost Galaxy was the one with the Pink Ranger died, and she got replaced.
Yeah, with the blonde bitch.
Yeah, who was the villain from In Space.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Okay, that was good. That was good. That was.
season.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
The height of storytelling for Power
I
Rangers.
can respect that. My favorite one is Wild Force.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
See,
That would be a second after Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Wild Force for me was the season I first
Pause.
noticed.
Time out. We're not including the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers when they was ninjas, right? That's still Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's still a Mighty Morphin season.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Mighty Morphin is the first 3 seasons.
Because I was about to say Power Ranger Ninjas, that was fucking dope as shit too.
The first time they were ninjas?
Yeah, when they had like
Yeah.
they actually looked like fucking Shinobi
Yeah.
from like Tenshu.
Yeah,
That was dope as shit.
yeah.
Where they got the movie.
Yeah, that was still the first. That was still Mighty Morphin.
Okay, cool. Just want to
But
make
yeah.
sure because then that would trump Wild Force by far.
Yeah, but Wild Force was the first time watching. I guess I was just getting older, but it was the first time watching it, and I knew it was never them in the suits. The Black Ranger was so buff, and he would turn into this thin Japanese man and be more. I was like, I can't watch this.
No, you want to know how I knew that I was old and that was over for me with Power Rangers? Was when it was only 3 Power Rangers when the second time they became ninjas, and Tommy was the Black Ranger.
You're mixing up Dino Thunder and Ninja Storm.
Okay, Ninja Storm was the first one.
Yeah.
Who was the fuck? Okay, because they had the lame ass scientist dude that became a Power Ranger. He was like the 4th one.
Yeah, he was a samurai.
Yeah, that's when I knew. Okay, I'm officially out of the Power Ranger era.
Okay. See, I love that season though.
That was lame.
But
The Red Ranger is a surfer, skateboarder dude. Nah, fuck out of here.
I mean, listen, everybody needs to give it. But I like that.
It would have been cool if it was the 90s.
because it had good villains. Is what I recall the most about that season.
Oh, remember Time Force?
Time Force is probably 3rd as far as storytelling goes.
I didn't like the Red Ranger.
I don't like any of the Red Rangers except for TJ because he was black, and I was like, I feel you.
And Jason, because he the OG.
Jason was okay.
We need dinosaur power now!
Like, rest in peace if you're using headphones. That was loud.
No, but I like RPG as well. Or RPM.
RPM was good because it made fun of the whole series.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a shockingly dark storyline.
I liked RPM. Hence
you
why I
know,
liked it.
but actually,
I didn't
think
like the fact that they made that kid like Shazam after he morphed though.
that was Turbo.
Oh yeah, then I didn't like Turbo.
Nobody liked Turbo. It almost ended the franchise.
Saban was like,
No, everybody else was like, eh. And then
mistakes were made.
yeah, In Space was supposed to be the last season, but it did well. So they did Lost Galaxy, which did even better, and it saved the franchise.
Oh, I got another episode idea. Cancel TV shows
Okay.
that nobody else will remember.
Or just old TV shows that no one else
Yes,
remembers
like
because we're
Space
ancient.
Case, like
Do you? It's
Space
so
Case.
fucking funny you mentioned Space Cases because do you know what I looked up on TV tropes yesterday while I was at work? The Secret World of Alex Mack.
I loved Alex Mack.
That show is like if you were a little black boy from the hood and you have a crush on a white girl, it's because of Alex Mack.
It's because of Alex Mack or Topanga.
Or Topanga, yeah.
Because I definitely want. I didn't know what sex was, but I know I wanted to do it with Topanga.
Mm.
Oh, the detective, the Secret World of Shelby Woo.
The Mystery Files of Shelby.
Dog, we got to hope that's the episode. That's the episode. I wrote it down.
We'll do it next week. Because we won't get into the predicament that we got in earlier this week.
Yeah, I got it. Boom. I'm writing them down. I'm taking notes officially now.
Mm.
And we have crossed our 2-hour threshold. I think we're good.
Oh, we have.
Yes, we are good. We have our 2-hour threshold. I think we're good. Is there any other adaptations or anime tropes that you can think of that suck? I think we covered them.
In conclusion, your show should not run for 80 million years if it's not that bitch, and stop having kids.
Stop using your kids as a reason to extend shit as a money grab. Judy Bloom. Oh man, see, special ed. When we do that episode, you got to pull up because it's a lot of them.
Yeah,
it's a lot of them.
And if
Gullah Gullah Island,
quite literally, fuck them kids. We don't want them. Oh, I used to fucking love Gullah Gullah Island.
Gullah Gullah Island was that shit.
Binya?
Oh man, Bear in the Big Blue House.
I think I was too old for Bear in the Big Blue House.
The Puzzle Place.
Puzzle Place.
Duh, it used to come on PBS. The Puzzle Place. The Puzzle Place. Oh, see, now you got homework. You got to do it for this week. You got to look at the public. Rupert, the white bear with the yellow scarf. Bro, Rupert used to be out there. I used to love Rupert.
Rupert was good and Babar was good, but Little Bear can suck my dick. That was so boring.
Madeline was my shit too.
I did like Madeline as well.
That's all there is. There isn't anymore. Boom, boom. Madeline made me want to learn French for a while.
Oh, I mentioned it earlier, right before we started. Kid songs.
Oh man, we're calling kid songs.
Yeah.
7 a beat. Soon everybody's gonna move to the beat. The Busy World of Rich and Scary. Yes. Yes. Okay, we gotta say this shit. Yeah. That's gotta be an episode. That has to be an episode.
We'll do it next week.
Oh, that has to be an episode, bro. Oh man, that's funny.
Something for the people to look forward to.
That is something for the people to look forward to.
Or perhaps dread, depending on what we were going through at the time.
Yeah. Because it's going to be real easy to shift the narrative. Like, before this episode started, I was talking to Sadistic. This could have easily went a whole totally different way. Like, just the subject matter before we went live. Oh, man. I was about to get on here. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. What's my favorite word? Bitch.
I feel like you can have that episode every week.
Every week.
That's just the way you live your life.
Idle chaos, bro. Idle chaos.
That's not idle. That's active.
I don't go out my way. Nope. I don't go out my way to do that shit. Chaos finds me, and I just activate it.
That is not true.
I don't do shit. I'm just here, bro. I'm just living my best life. I'm living my best life. Ain't going back and forth with you, bitches.
Mm.
But yeah, I think that's it, man. I think we got our fucking 2 hours.
Yeah. Kids suck, even in anime.
You're gonna say that the day before Father's Day.
You made the choice to nothing those women, not me.
Hey, pussy is good, bro. Eureka's Castle. Hey, Ed, say that shit for next week, bro.
I used to love Eureka.
Eureka's Castle was that shit, man.
Electra's window.
Yes. Hysteria.
What?
Hysteria. When they used to,
Oh.
it was the cartoon when they was talking about history and shit.
Yeah, big fat baby.
Yeah, yes. Oh my goodness. Oh dog. I wish they fucking reboot that.
I wish they would reboot Freakazoid.
That yeah. No, you can't reboot Freakazoid in this era. That shit can get canceled quick, fast, in a hurry.
No, it wouldn't.
Freakazoid was wilding.
Yes, he was. But
They was wilding. They was wilding on Freakazoid.
Animaniacs, Freakazoid, all the Steven
You could
Spielberg
not.
produced
You could
cartoons,
not fucking redo those right now, dog.
They were all wild.
They
Like,
would-
if they can bring back Animaniacs, they can bring back Freakazoid.
They
Animaniacs
did.
is way worse.
Well, they definitely. If they bring back Animaniacs, they're gonna have to water that shit down. But
They did
Freakazoid,
bring back Animaniacs.
nobody cared because it was watered down. Like,
Was it?
dog, it had to. Widget. No, but like, if they brought back Animaniacs, it was watered down. Rocco's Modern Life,
Mm.
Batfink. No, Are You Afraid of the Dark? The OG.
That's an episode by itself.
Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes, I love Are You Afraid of the Dark?
I'm gonna add it to the list.
Oh my god.
I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark because it was like the kids' version of Twilight Zone.
I would say it was like the grown-up version of Goosebumps.
Teen version of I can fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely fuck with that.
Oh my goodness, you don't even get me started on Are You Afraid of the Dark? I loved Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Bite you once, bite you twice. A little water and pay the price. When Tia Tamara did that episode of Are You Afraid of the Dark? Come on, bro.
Oh, right.
Come on, bro. That shit is goated.
Mr. Sardo.
Man, shit. We can definitely tie Goosebumps and Are You Afraid of the Dark together.
No, because I do not like Goosebumps.
Goosebumps had they run though. Like
No, nope.
My Brother and Me, Why Amanda, Seal, bro. My Brother and Me was that I was just talking to one of my homies about My Brother and Me playing 2K the other night. Cause I'm the goo.
I'll say My Brother and Me if only because of to celebrate. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy fucking Juneteenth, man.
Oh my God, we made it. This
No.
far
We
in.
said it. No, we said it at the beginning.
Did we? I thought.
Yeah,
that
we
was
said that at
before
the
we went
beginning.
Live.
No,
Okay.
was it before we went live?
I cannot recall.
I don't know. Happy Juneteenth. Either way, even if we said it at the beginning, we're gonna say it again. Happy Juneteenth, man. It's a small victory. It's a silver lining wrapped in gum wrappers, but nevertheless, happy Juneteenth, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah, that episode is gonna slap. That episode is gonna slap. I can't wait. Special Ed, you definitely got to pull up for that one, bruh. Because that shit is going to go hard. Anything else you want to say to the people before we bounce up out of here?
No, just fuck them kids.
Proud Family reboot. I don't know. I don't know if enough time has elapsed for a Proud Family reboot.
Yeah, I don't know either.
But as always, I'm your favorite drunk commentator on Twitch, the mayor of mid-tiers, Dr. Doom's evil doppelganger, the toxic Shadow King himself, Zero fucking Lucy. And joining me on the mic is the Lucy fact checker. I'm not so excited. I really don't care. Mr. Fuck Them Kids. So this the dance.
Yeah.
I can't wait till our fucking our our name or our notoriety get big enough where we can start selling merchandise. I have perfect merchandise for you.
Is it the emoji face that's right there?
Something like that.
I'll say because I would buy that.
Just put that on a gray hoodie with the emoji face to say "yay" at the bottom. Oh yay! I could definitely see that. Yeah, I have all kind of merchandise ideas. Also, I need you guys to come in support in droves. Support Sadistic Dance. I want to see the Sadistic Dance fans. That's what I want to talk to. I'm gonna talk to them. I'm gonna start off next week talking to the Sadistic Dance fans. That's
About
gonna be.
what?
I want to see why they're fans of you, man.
Oh.
That's what I want to talk to them directly, because a lot of people that come to the chat or whatever the case may be or tune in, they're familiar with me from my commentary from Mortal Kombat 11. Speaking of which, I'll be back Monday night, 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, with the Shadow Society custom exhibition. Pull the fuck up, same bat channel. But
I'll also be there, but don't talk to me.
But like, I want the fans to come out in droves for you, so I can watch you be uncomfortable. That'd be great.
I mean, I don't think I would be that uncomfortable.
Yeah, you
I
will.
think I would mostly have a strange benevolence about it.
You think so?
Benevolence is the wrong word.
Definitely wrong word, because that would require you to be accepting of the energy.
I would be accepting of the energy. I would find it strange because I don't think I'm particularly interesting. But you know, if you like Wesley Snipe jokes and
which, by the way, we was gonna talk about too. Like we didn't talk about the Blade adaptation in the Marvel cartoons.
Oh, yeah, we did.
That would have been that's the segue I was going to.
We'll get there.
That's what I would. That was going to be my Wesley Snipes reference of the week. I was going to talk about that and how poorly they did that for Blade.
It was not. Yeah.
Yeah, horribly done. Horribly done. There's no way around it. Well, that's a weird response.
What?
I'm looking at my phone and shit.
Oh.
All right. So as always,
I was just gonna say, are you just meandering around, completely losing interest?
No, I'm not losing interest. Taxes are America's income. Remember that. Now, as always, drink more water. Stay hydrated. It's hot as fuck out there in these streets. Look both ways before you cross the street. Say no to drugs unless it's your trusted drug dealer. I am your gracious host, Zero fucking Lucy. Y'all be cool in these streets. Peace.